a real life example of mediumship and working with your ancestors. Okay, I remembered it. So I'm sharing this with you today because every once in a while I'll get a message or I'll kind of tap in to someone who's passed, and I don't always talk about it. So this is the perfect time to talk about it, and it's the perfect time to use it. And since it just happened this morning, I was like, shoot, Monday video. All right, so here we are. I had a friend who passed away a few years ago, and I think that actually today or yesterday might have marked the memorial date when they did the memorial. I'm pretty sure. I forget the dates, but it's around this time. And I wasn't really thinking about him that much, but because I am kind of open, spiritually open in that sense, not completely open, but he will contact me from time to time. And usually it's around this time of year, but sometimes it's other times. But essentially when the energy is open for him, in general, he will contact me and just kind of be around. And he's, and last night, as I was driving home, I was thinking, he just popped into my mind. I said, well, what are you up to? You know, that was just kind of my question. And the more I learn, and more I learn spiritually, the more I'm able to understand more cues and actually understand more information that comes through. So this is what happened. Yesterday, the day before, I found myself eating a very, very hot sauce, and that particular hot sauce was so spicy that you could like feel it in your ears, and that's my kind of hot sauce. And this guy is someone who actually shared that love of hot sauce with me. And though I didn't think about him at the time, when I was going over the meal, and that's when I was driving, that was when he popped into my mind. I'm like, what are you up to? And so I went about my night and didn't think much of it. But I did notice that I was getting into things that were a little creepy and a little weird. And he was a little creepy and a little weird. Not in a bad way, but just eccentric. Like things that were just different. And I noticed that I was kind of tapping into that aspect of myself, but I didn't care. And I just went to sleep. All right. So this is the kind of vision that came through. And this is an example of mediumship. And this is why I'm not a professional medium, because I don't necessarily fully control it. It comes in dreams. So this is how this person was. He, when it came to his mother, he really liked to mess with her. He liked to push her to her limit, especially emotionally. He really liked to kind of play and get in her head and just push her and push her and push her. And then once she got to that moment, he kind of just back off and just kind of enjoy that little level of mild insanity that he kind of made her reach. With his father is kind of a know-it-all. Kind of a cool kind of guy who can kind of use like harsh language, like likes to curse, but comes off as like a smart kind of guy, and he likes to show that. Well, this guy, the son, he likes to make fun of that aspect of his father. So he would often set his father up for opportunities for his father to kind of like show off his stuff, but the whole time he's wrong. So he's like purposely liked to make a fool out of his father, and just silly ways. And it was funny to him. It was absolutely hilarious to make a fool out of his father, because his father is, you know, this guy who liked to kind of really be outspoken and show that kind of stuff off when it was his turn. And so he liked to set things up. The reason why I'm able to tap into this, I'm like, well, he doesn't necessarily treat other people that way. But in relationships, I can say this, that he is a very sweet person, a very exciting person to be with, likes adventure, likes to do interesting things, and very caring. But when it comes to like big emotional things, he will actually allow his mother to kind of do the cleanup. Kind of like if you're playing with the baby and you're having so much fun with the baby, and then the baby poops, and then you hurry up and give it to the mother to change the diaper, and then the moment that diaper's changed, you start resuming and playing with the baby. In relationships, he's that way, and you know, meaning when a big something happens, the mother will come in and clean up that emotional wreckage of some sort. And the moment that calms down, then he'll come back in and continue to be his sweet self and keep going. And it didn't mean he cared about the person less. It was just not, that part was a little icky, but he was there to kind of help them through it. So it's like, you know, just like when the babies change, right? And they're getting ready to stand up, he's right there helping you stand up and continue on with your, you know, their toddler, continue on with whatever you were doing. So that's how he was. Now, I'm able to see all this and laugh. So like when he's torturing like the mom, you know, emotionally, and then messing with the father, I'm laughing. And that's how his sister was. She was an observer. And if you're an observer around a personality like his, he essentially is going to be making you laugh the whole time, because that's what he likes. He doesn't do all that stuff just for personal kicks. He likes to see someone laugh. And so once you are an observer, he's not really going to play that many tricks on you, but what he will do is play tricks on other people to make you laugh, because he likes to have people around who are going to laugh at what he's doing, and because he has a very sick sense of humor. So you kind of have to have a sick sense of humor too as well to enjoy it. But once he knows you enjoy it, he's going to find ways to make you laugh. So that's his personality, and that's what he likes to do. So that all came to me in my dream this morning. So let's expound that. How do you work with the energy like that? People say, how do you work with your ancestors? Well, now he is an ancestor because he passed. The way you work with him is, and that's what he was showing me, is that he would love to help his family out and help people out, because he is someone at the gateways of things. He is like, if you ever look up Eshu, the trickster energy within the Orishas, in the Yoruban traditions, Eshu is the one that's at the crossroads in allowing you to pass go. And they kind of say he's a trickster energy, or kind of like the devil energy, trickster energy. And that's what he is. And for his family, he's going to go to bat for his family. So if there's a path that you're trying to take, if you're trying to go somewhere, make a new avenue, go in a different direction, he will find a way to make that happen for you. One way to bring him into your life and honor him, and if you want to communicate with him and have that deeper connection with him, do what I did. And of course I did it accidentally, but I know this is a direct way to get some hot sauce, to get the spiciest to the spiciest hot sauce. And this is really for his family, so I'm gonna tell his family later to watch the video. But get some hot sauce, because this so with your other family, people who are watching, think about what they liked and think about something that they really, really enjoyed, and that's how you'll connect with them, or how you connected with them. So for me, I had a connection with him with hot sauce. So that's why I'm saying get some hot sauce. And the reason why is because we would message each other and essentially like talk about foreign hot sauces and which one was the hottest. And it was just, I don't know, like that was a real, like, I'm really bonding with this person over hot sauce. So that is how he kind of came forth. And like I said, I'm also kind of just open to that energy. But with his family, they can do the same thing. Hot sauce is fine. All it is just honoring something that he likes and really enjoys to bring him forth. And how he would want to help you and be in your life. And first off, he's always going to be playing jokes. He's always going to be playing jokes on the family. And I know that's probably still happening. But not always, because you realize it's like almost like energetically he has a job. He has a function. And his personality hasn't changed. It just exists in a different way. And in the physical realm, he did a lot of that stuff. He was on bikes and moving, he liked to ride bikes and pathways. It's all about pathways. So look at his physical work and realize it has a spiritual implication, a larger big picture implication. And so that is, as you're going into your life, and I'm speaking directly to his family, and you're trying to clear out pathways, this is how an ancestor can essentially come and help you, because his energy is to clear out pathways, trick people, and move this person to the side, play with this one, and help a pathway, and help you go through the direction that you want to go through. That's really his function. That's how he helps. And he helps you change the picture and the outlook of things. And you know exactly what that means, because he was a photographer. He will change the outlook. And that was his specialty. What he liked to do was looking at a big picture, seeing how things are, and then tweaking it and shifting it. And shifting it just enough so that the outcome is now different. Well, that's how, as an ancestor, he would work for you. So that's a real life example, everyone, of working with your ancestors in mediumship, understanding their function here in the physical realm, and then how it would connect to you as they have ascended and as they transition. If you were to work with him as an ancestor, how you have to look at what they do. And as I was doing this video, just saying a lot of the things like the bikes and the photography, that just came to me. I didn't even think about it. And now I'm understanding what he was showing me even more, that's how he would help his family. That's how he would work with the people who connect with him. So he has a real function. And that's the thing. We all have a real function, whether we're physical or non-physical. And our family are the ones that are most likely to actually help us out with just our regular human stuff. Deities, and it's not as tactile because there's not a strong connection, but you have a strong connection with your family, and they're the ones that will help you out. So for all you guys who have people who passed, think about that. Think about who they were, how do they function here, and then realize there's this larger spiritual implication in how they will actually go to bat with you, go to bat for you, and work with you, and be that person, that support system that they always were or could be. And sometimes if they weren't in the physical life, they will want to be in non-physical, because we're all connected, especially our family, our bloodlines. We're all connected to each other, physical and non-physical. And so it's a beautiful way to connect with your family and know they're there. And you honor them by feeding them, light a candle for them. And with this particular person, hot sauce, and spicy stuff. He led me yesterday to the most spiciest homemade Mexican chili, and I thank him for that. That's my homie. He led me, and I felt in my ears, and I was like, yes, because that's what I like. I like burning food, and he led me to that. So look for those kinds of things, homemade, spicy. Set that out for him. Connect with them, just communicate with them, especially if you're going through something and you need to clear a path, and you need and you wouldn't mind watching him go to work, because he will, and he'll make you laugh while he's doing it. All right, happy Monday, everyone. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Magic.